Right, good morning sports fans. Well, in today's cycling video, it's another new bike day. So what I thought I'd do is, well, I'm riding it, so what I thought I'd do is take you for a spin and then we'll talk you through what it is. Let this driver past. Noisy bastard, gotta stop swearing. And yeah, what I'll do, we'll get to a nice location and then I'll show you it now. If you've been on my social medias, me of ones, you already know. So anyway, talk amongst yourself, give us a minute and I'll find somewhere picturesque. Right, well this looks a bit better, don't you think? Now, I'm finally in the countryside away from the morons in the cars. Before you say I am a driver, but I also cycle, so I know how to overtake people, and if you don't, then bleep is what you are. Anyway, I'm gonna find somewhere picturesque that isn't a fucking dog in sight, and well, I'll give you a look at the little piece of quality that I'm riding. All right, 2 more mementos. Right, well, this seems a little more fitting. There's the bike, you can just see the seat, I think. And well, there's where we are, look, have a look. And under that beautiful oak tree, have a look there. Now, yes, I'm gonna take my shoes off and do a bit of grounding. First, I'm gonna show you the bike. Let's just get on with it, yeah? Let's just get on. Pop this helmet off. Pop this helmet off, there you go, have a look at the air. It's coming on, isn't it? It's coming on. Anyway, helmet, yes, I've been wearing one of these because these bikes are quite fast. Anyway, I'm revealing it, look behind me. I'm prematurely revealing it. Here we go. Right, there it is, sports fans, right there. What do you think? Now, I know what you think. You think, oh my God, that is a piece of perfection. And you'd be right. You'd be right. Now, what I'm gonna do, just spin you back around to my face. You ready? Zoop. I'm gonna talk you through what it is, what it isn't, what I've done, what I had to do. We'll go through the bike in fine detail for those that wanna know. Here we go. First is some poo on the back wheel. It's not pleasant. Right, so the frame set, I mean, that's an unusual detail, and I'll tell you why I'm showing you the unusual details. Have a look at that there. Our bike shop told me that's no basic bitch, so I don't know what he meant by that, but then we've got lugs here, and it's made from that steel, Reynolds. Says there too. Now, the reason I'm pointing out these features is because we don't know what the frame is, and if anyone in the comments wants to chime in and tell me, I'd be very, very appreciative of it because it's annoying me a little bit. Anyway, all I know is it's lovely. Let's move on. So the group set, well, it came with this group set. Now it came with the rear mech, the front mech, and the crank set. The shifters are the same. Now it did come with the brakes, but well, I couldn't make them work because the spring tension was just, there was, I don't know. I think I was setting them up wrong, to be honest, and I might revisit that. So at this point in time, we're running some modernish Tektros that I got off, when did I get them off? An Italian Bosse, whatever you call it. Anyway, the bottom bracket's stuck, so that's done. But the brakes came off that. Now, what else? What else? Well, it never had any wheels when I bought it. Now, I'll explain where it came from. By the minute, we'll do that. I'll explain where it came from soon, but the wheels. So here we go. Mavics, they're nothing special about the hubs. What are they? Mavic CXP 22s. Don't know anything about them. They just came on a bike that I bought, and you know, obviously they're not on that now, they're on this. So yeah, it didn't come with any wheels, so I've got some Mavic touring bike wheels that are more period correct, so I'm thinking of fitting them. And I'll tell you why I'm putting touring bike wheels on it. Well, it's because of this. We've got like a lug here for some mud guards or whatever, and there's a frame thing there for a pump. So I'm thinking it possibly was a touring bike and not a full racer. Anyway, let's move on. As you can see, it's a 7-speed and we're running bar end. We're running down tube shifters, which I really like. Now these are indexed, which is ridiculous because that just makes things a lot harder. And I'll tell you why that's a lot harder in a minute. Cockpit, standard really. We've got some, what do they call them? Sunsaw levers, that stem. Now, I pillaged this cushy saddle, there it is. I pillaged it off the gravel bike for now because I haven't been riding it, and well there, yeah, it suits the bike lovely. Now I did have a Brooks Professional on it, but the front fell off. Seriously, it did. It was battered and didn't look great anyway. So I think you'll agree that that suits the bike a whole lot better. Now, the reason I mentioned the index shifting is this. I'm getting a little bit of funky shifting in here. Now, I don't know whether it's the cassette itself or whether it's because it's a Shimano one. I'm assuming the Shimano cassette will probably work with this, but just getting a little bit of funky shifting. Now, I think if that was that there, I think if that was friction, I'd probably be all right, but it's indexing and it's just, you know. Anyway, I'm here on it and I'm riding it, so it can't be that bad, otherwise it'd just annoy me too bad. So yeah, I've got some coffee on the bike. I'm gonna get that. And well, I've done my final thoughts for you. I just wanted to show you it. I think I've gone through everything. Oh, Lapierre seat post. That came with a Lapierre, but the guy had changed it. Anyway, it fits, it's carbon. I'd like a nice and vintage one, but at the minute that's what I've got. Anyway, so plans for the bike, plans not for the bike, what I was gonna do, what I am gonna do, blah blah blah. Grab some coffee and we'll do the final thoughts. All right. Right, can you see me all right? I've had to balance you on my helmet. Now, let me just sort my hair out. It's blowing in my face a little bit. And I'm still on with a Kenyan, if you must know. I'm editing my Sage Precision Brewer. I'm having second thoughts about that machine. There's a hell of a lot of plastic in it, and, well, hot water and plastic, is that wise? Who knows? Anyway, I've got my feet on the floor and I'm grounding. Also, I'm still knee deep into the carnivore, well, sort of carnivore, keto, 90% carnivore diet. That's not what you came for, the bike. So I've showed you the bike, and, well, things I am gonna do. I'm gonna paint it because it's two-tone. I think it's been left somewhere in the sun, and one side of it's gone. Let me get a cup holder. One side of it has gone lighter coloured. Now, colours, I'm thinking keeping it red, but I would like some input from you guys. Now, I don't want sunshine daisy orange and things like that, like real obscure colours, just straight up colours, light or dark, green or blue, that kind of thing. Now, input on what the frame is, I'd love to know. I really would. It says made in France on the bottom. Now, I don't know if that helps, and also, it's not actually on the frame. It's on the bit where the cables run through. So was that piece just made in France, or does that mean the full bike's made in France? Now, there's no numbers in the frame at all anywhere, so I'm thinking maybe is it a custom build? Anyway, so colour. Now, I was planning on putting a full modern group set on it, and, well, I'm not going to do all that. And then I was thinking about getting the brakes working. To be honest, I think it's fine as it is. So, yeah, basically, other than putting some touring wheels on it, which I think I'm going to do, I think she's probably done this one, and I'll tell you what I think about it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got numerous amount of bikes now at the minute, and that's the one I've been grabbing every morning, apart from I rode the Lapia yesterday, which I'm not a massive fan of riding that bike, really, to be honest. You push too hard, you're just really always on it, on them modern road bikes, and it's tiring, it's knackering. This today, it's just relaxed, chill, as you can see, and I've rode it out here and rode it through these fields, and it's been fine. I wouldn't ride the Lapia through here, the frame would probably snap in half. Anyway, so yeah, there's the bike, that's what I wanted to show you. Now, I know you've been asking for a photography video, and I've made one. Now, I think this one will probably come out before it, but I've made a photography video, beautiful grainy black and white film on an old-fashioned TLR camera, twin lens reflex, I think that's what they call them. Anyway, so that's coming up, but I've just, with a lot of editing to do on that, and it's boxing me head in a bit, so I've took a break from it. So yeah, the bike, I'm gonna have some coffee, and then I'm gonna probably make some reels for my Instagram and my TikTok. So if you would, like and subscribe, have a look at the others. Now, if you've already seen my Instagram, you'll have seen this bike. On my TikTok, you'll have already seen it, but if you're a YouTube devotee, then there you are, there it is. Anyway, I'm waffling, so what I'll do is I'll do my usual little bit. In a bit, dog shit.